For most people, running in the cold is not something they want to do. It is one of the most unmotivating types of weathers to run in.
Feels like temperature is -25. It's very cold.
And can get you feeling the winter blues pretty easily. But with the right clothing and equipment, you can be more than comfortable while running in sub-zero temperatures. Let me show you the gear that I like to use that helps me through the runs I really don't want to do.
That's how you know that it's cold. Oh my god, you're luscious.
I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you my cold weather running routine and all the gear that I use. So first I'm gonna start with what I put on my face and any other extras that I do a little different than in the summer. After I wash my face and brush my teeth, obviously, I put on a moisturizing cream. I use this one year round, and it's pretty good. It's Burt's Bees. And then after that dries, I put on top of it this Coola SPF 30 moisturizing cream. I put it on pretty thick in the winter just because obviously we're going running in sub-zero temperatures. The wind's going to be a big factor. After that, I also put on this lip tender. It's like a thick lip moisturizer. So after I get my moisturizer all taken care of and everything like that, I usually go to put on Body Glide, which goes on my feet only. For me, that's the only place I really need it because my feet are super flat, so they rub a lot, but people put it under their bra or under their armpits if they tend to chafe in certain areas. And then on top of that, I put, for the winter, Darn Tough running socks. I do the mid-length socks, a little bit thicker. They're all wool, so they stay pretty dry as well. For base layers, I do an Under Armour. It keeps your core really warm. And then for my base layer for pants, I do Under Armour pants as well, the winter version. And they're really wicking, which is great. And then for my mid layers, I do this kind of zip up Sport Tech jacket. I got it when I used to play polo, but it's pretty warm. Also keeps me quite dry while keeping my core pretty insulated, which is super important when you're running in the winter. I wear these other Nike sweatpants on top of my base layer running winter pants if it's going to be below 0 temperatures. On top of that, I put on this North Face. It has a hood as well, so I can kind of zip myself into it. And then for a hat, I do a fleece-lined hat, double layered, which is super important. It's like an extra layer from the wind, especially if you're gonna have those really bad wind chills. And then for gloves, these are my favorite running gloves ever. They're craft, and they look like mittens initially. They have a stickiness on the inside, so if you're carrying anything or if you're doing any sort of Spartan races, they're great. And then you can take off the mitten part and it turns into a glove, and the mitten fully tucks back. So you have a full compartment where the mitten goes back here. It's like a little pocket, so they're not even bouncing in the way. And then to block the wind or keep you a little warmer, you put it over, and it does make a world of a difference. And then inside the gloves, of course, hand warmers. Sometimes they get too warm, so I just shove them in my pocket. But for the first few miles, I always seem to need the hand warmers. So then on top of those, I put on my neck warmer, which is very important because it covers your whole face. For hydration, BCAAs from Gnarly Nutrition are amazing. They're decently high in salt, have 6 grams of carbs per scoop, and it's only 20 calories per scoop, but it keeps me hydrated enough before and after the workout. It's not something I use to sustain energy during a workout. My watch, a Suunto 9, love it so much. It's super easy to use, and it's very accurate with GPS. And then for shoes, I use Topo Phantom. I'm a size 9. They're really great for me because I put in my own inserts. They're made out of a foam base, super comfy, good for people with flat feet, and they have a wide toe box as well, so I never get any bad blisters on my toes, any broken toenails or black and blue toenails, anything like that.
It's so bad.
My God.
Today we hit negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit for a feels like temperature. It was 0 when we started for a real temperature, so it was quite cold out there. We did 5 miles and I was pretty comfortable for most of it. Until the end, my thighs kind of went a little bit numb. So yeah, that's my winter running setup. I hope you could learn something from it, and I figured I'd share just because I really like running, and I just went on a cool run in the winter and it was very cold. But make sure you protect your skin, you try and cover as much as possible, because if you don't, you could get frostbite, which is a very scary thing. But good luck on your run. How do you guys feel?
Actually really warm.
She's from another world.
My eyelashes are like freezing together though.
Straight ice and pothole.
It's so bad.
My God.